All right, I'm back for more. A third one. The old Boxing Day threesome here. So we got. I just had to do this one. I've done the news. I've done the biker good news, which is all the good stuff that all of us great Canadian bikers do for their community. And I have to touch on this one. I'm starting to do the political editorials more and more. And if you're in a bike group or you're a biker of any sort, and you can speak intelligently and you want to get on a roundtable about political affairs in Canada, just contact me and we'll see if we can make it happen. Sorry. So this one is about our buddy, Mr. Trump, talking to Gretzky about becoming the Prime Minister of Canada. So I looked for it on a business newspaper just because I wanted a different point of view on it rather than it be CBC or something from Fox News or whatever. I wanted something maybe in the middle. See what we can talk. See what we can find out from the business side. And it's jumping around like a crazy thing. So from the Business Standard, it says United States President-elect Donald Trump once again sparked a social media frenzy with his Christmas Day message suggesting legendary hockey player Wayne Gretzky should run for Prime Minister of Canada. Trump made the statement on Truth Social, calling Gretzky a natural leader who could easily win a national election, and another sarcastic jibe to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Now, he's not alone on not disliking Justin Trudeau. I don't even think Justin Trudeau likes Justin Trudeau this time. He just ran everything into the toilet. Whatever he thought he was doing, he did it all wrong, and we're in bad place right now. So I just left Wayne Gretzky, the great one, as he's known in ice hockey circles. Trump wrote on Wednesday. I said, Wayne, why don't you run for Prime Minister of Canada, soon to be known as Governor of Canada? You would win easily. You wouldn't even have to campaign. What a lunatic. He's still going on about how he wants to annex our country. The government of Canada remark appeared in reference to Trump's past joke about Canada becoming the 51st U.S. state. Who is Wayne Gretzky? So this must be an American thing because everybody in Canada knows who Wayne Gretzky is. So he's born in southwestern Ontario, Brantford to be exact, 61, 20-year NHL career. He had the records, and most of his records I don't think will ever be beat, but some will. It's hockey. The game changes. People get faster. Shots get harder. Technology improves, and the game improves. But anyway, what in the hell is he talking about? You know what I mean? Now, Wayne, let's face it. He's a legend on skates. He's a legend in the rink. He did own a team, or partially own the Coyotes for a short time there. It was the weirdest thing, that one was that the league made him sell his stake and he was coaching it while he was owning it and everything, right? But there's something about his wife was gambling in Vegas and it didn't look good, blah, blah, blah. So he had to get rid of his shares of the team, apparently, if I recall correctly. Good guy. I don't even think he lives in Canada anymore because his wife is American. I think she was an actress, maybe. So, and his daughter, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl, and she's going to college in the States, the last I heard. So, you know, what interest would he have? And he's got tons and tons and tons of money socked away from his career and his advertising and all the other stuff he got into, owning the team, etc. Right? He doesn't need any money that the Canadian government would pay him for being the PM, which I don't think is very much anyway. So yeah, there it is in the story. He holds a dual U.S. Canadian citizenship. He's yet to respond publicly. The hockey legend's family was photographed visiting Mar-a-Lago after Trump's November election victory, with Gretzky seen wearing a white and gold "Make America Great Again" cap in an Instagram post. That's interesting. He's probably over there making sure that Trump doesn't deport him by accident while he's doing his big deportation sweep. Get him, get him, get them all. So Trump's remark come during a turbulent time for Canadian politics. Trudeau's Liberal Party, currently in a coalition with the New Democratic Party. It's not really a coalition, but if the NDPs vote no confidence, then they spark an election, which pretty much everyone in Canada would like them to do. And for some reason, they're not doing it yet. So they're not working with the Liberals anymore. They did to keep them in power for this, what's it been, this third term? Like, he shouldn't have got elected 3 times in a row anyway. That's one of the funny things about Canadian politics. When you keep calling elections early, there's not really a set term limit like there is in the United States. So Trump's renewed interest in Canada extends beyond Gretzky's hypothetical candidacy. The president-elect has proposed imposing a 25% tariff on Canadian imports, potentially reshaping economic relationships between the two natural allies. Which, again, I don't think it'll work because so much of Alberta's oil, or pretty much all of it, ends up in America. Now, there's some stuff I wish that somebody would tell Trump about. Like, tell him about the Ring of Fire. There's a ton of minerals up there. It's way up north. It's beyond the roads. It's beyond the highways. It's beyond the train tracks. So somebody has to come up there and start from cutting down trees to building rail lines, to building roads, to building camps, to building a little village, and get some mines going up there. There's enough minerals up there to pay Canada's deficit. The last time I heard was the estimate on what's up there. So it'd be better if a Canadian company or an American company or an American investment group finance that play rather than it going to China, because China's already offered to come in and build the rail lines. And you know that once China gets involved at one level, they'll end up taking over the project, and all those minerals will be getting shipped back over there, and Canada will end up getting the short end of the stick. It's the way it always happens. But again, I'm not really understanding why Gretzky went to visit Trump in the first place. And I don't understand why Trump would make this crack, except he's just making cracks about Trudeau, which again, that's low-hanging fruit. Everyone's making cracks about Trudeau. They have been for the last 2-3 years. And I don't think that'll stop until we see him walking out the door. And that goes for everywhere. That's even in his own party, and that's even like people that like myself, that I would prefer a liberal government if it was ran by somebody competent than a conservative government that just slashes and burns and privatizes and gets rid of everything that we need and have become used to in Canada. It's part of how we plan our budgets and plan all this stuff. But anyways, we'll get into conservatives slashing in another episode, because we know that's going to happen. I think I'll do a bit of a deep dive into Pierre, where he came from, what his real plans are, and if he does really have a plan, or if he just has a bunch of cool taglines. But again, this is about Gretzky. So again, Gretzky, he owned a team, he ran a team, he was captain of a team, phenomenal hockey player, name recognition that, you can't beat that name recognition in this country. But from what I understand, he definitely was not interested in the slightest. So there's that. You just don't want to do it. And would he make a good PM? I personally don't think he would have that much of a problem being a PM, to be honest with you. Like you say, he's ran a hockey team. Whenever you hear him in interviews, he doesn't sound like your average, half-brain, not that intelligent kind of athlete. Some athletes don't come across that intelligent in interviews. It's not a slap at athletes in any way. But anyways, I think he'd be okay at the job. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to wrap it up there, only because we run out of time on TikTok. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Good night.